I'm Judy Shaw for NYSE Floor Talk. Joining me today is Bruce Smith. He is CEO and founder of Hydrow. Bruce, it is so great to see you. Thanks for joining me on Floor Talk.
Really delighted to be here. Thanks for having us. Yeah.
Now, quick note to our viewers, this interview is for informational purposes only. The NYSE doesn't recommend any investments or investment strategies. All right, so Bruce, tell me, for those out there who are not familiar with Hydrow, tell me about the company.
Hydrow is the best 20 minutes of your day. So when you sit down on a rowing machine, you're using your whole body. And what Hydrow does is it transports you out onto the water. So it is as if you were out on the Charles River in your rowing shell. You're moving in synchronicity with an athlete on the water. And it really is, it's the best exercise that human beings can do. So it's a really special experience. Our hundreds of thousands of customers report back to us that it is literally the best 20 minutes of their day.
All right, so tell me more about the Hydrow experience. How would you describe it, and how is it different from other platforms that are out there?
Yeah, I think that there's this really growing understanding that, you know, your fitness time is maybe like the best time of your day, because it really does, you know, you get to feel all those endorphins, and rowing is actually the best activity you can do. So you have 7 major muscle groups in your body. Most people aren't aware of that, but when you use a rowing machine, you actively load 6 out of 7 major muscle groups. When you're on a bike or when you're running, you're using 2 out of 7 or 3 out of 7. Rowing really is one of those super special, like best kept secrets in the fitness world. And so Hydrow is out there. We're really, you know, we want to change the whole market. We don't think you should buy a treadmill or a bike. We think you should buy a rowing machine. And if you're going to buy a rowing machine, buy the best one, which happens to be, you guessed it.
Okay, Bruce. All right. So during the pandemic, we know that connected fitness took off. Now that the world has largely reopened, what does the future of fitness look like?
I know it's a really good question. And certainly I get asked at least twice a day by investors. The world's hybrid. You know, when you go to Midtown Manhattan, how many people are in the office there and how many people are skipping the commute and working at home? And it's not that people aren't going back to the gym. They definitely are, but it's a hybrid world. And we know that our members and our future customers are going to choose not one or the other. They're choosing both. And we see that as a huge opportunity, and we don't see any conflict. We want to be in gyms and hotels and wherever our members are. We also want to be in your home. And we think we've earned that right through the pandemic, and people are highly aware of what's possible in the home now. And we see it as a hybrid world, and the overall market penetration for connected fitness is still super, super low. It's in the single digits. And we know that market penetration is going to grow over the next decade.
All right, finally, tell me, how does your company differ from other players in the fitness space?
Yeah, you know, Connected Fitness 2.0 is a radically different concept. So it's not taking a screen and putting it on a bike or a treadmill. It's reinventing the whole experience, and the resistance mechanism on Hydrow is actually ones and zeros. It's an algorithm. And so the machine changes and grows. The whole experience changes and grows with you, because people don't want to do the same thing year after year. They need to change and grow. So that singular footprint in your home actually is going to grow and change with you. And that's what Hydrow delivers. There are a couple other companies like us in the space, like Tonal, but really the whole fitness industry has a long way to go to catch up to this idea of connected fitness 2.0.
Bruce, well, wonderful to talk with you. Thank you for sharing more on Hydrow, and glad to have you on NYSE Floor Talk.
Great to be here.